Pink ladies, T-Birds, just having me watching on my shit. Are we back or not? Are we back or not? Damn, you can really tell. Like I just did my eyeliner with eyeshadow because that shit faded so quickly. Are we back or not? I told y'all we'd be back. Let's see. I'll give y'all a little bit. Y'all come back. I gotta try to see if Chris Rock is back on Netflix. Okay, Nari's is like, we back? Okay. We back. We back. I'm putting my little jacket back on because I'm a little nipped. You said the world's a wonder coming here. Shit, I don't know who came in here. But I was like, I'm not buying the bullshit that y'all selling me because again, I was on this here platform and was a partner, and I see what kind of shit y'all doing. Y'all don't. I've been trying not to go to Twitch. Don't make me spend money to go get the proper shit to go fucking stream from StreamYard or Twitch. Like, it's not that serious. But if you make it that serious for somebody who went through fucking hell during 2020 when should have been my peak doing YouTube shit, went through hell and fucking is just now coming back, and you're gonna try to make it hard for a bitch. Don't do that. Don't do that. And don't do some shit like make me go to OnlyFans because y'all won't see no titties or no shit like that. But at least I know I can say what the fuck I want and I won't be fucking censored over there. I'm not a gamer. I don't play no games. I ain't no gamer. I played Cards Against Humanity for the first time Friday. But a gamer? Spades? Dominoes? Mortal Kombat on the first Sega Genesis if you got it. Oh, I'm getting dinged. Who's dinging me? Who's dinging me? Oh, I asked somebody to. Okay, hold on. I did ask somebody to message me. Oh, they both at. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Real engaging shit. I know. Oh, y'all. I'm coming. I got responsibilities. Okay, long story short, if y'all are back in, we gonna get back into RuPaul's Drag Race, but I got responsibilities and a life and things like that. And I'm in this group locally that's called the Mahoning Valley Geekettes. Shout outs to my Geekettes. Just a bunch of nerdy bitches that are trying to be friends with other nerdy bitches because that's not popular in my area. And I haven't gone to the last few events because the nerd thing either I found out about it late or the thing just didn't interest me. But March is gonna be a cat lady theme and it's like fictional cats. But I was like, but wait a minute, because we don't get the location. You have to RSVP for the location for safety reasons, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're having a cat lady thing and it's about fictional cats, that's fine. If you want me to be around real cats, I'm allergic to cat dander. So unless them cats are freshly cleaned, which you know is not going to be the case, I can't come. I also wear weave. You can't get cat hair out of goddamn synthetic hair unless you wash synthetic hair. All my hair pieces is new. I'm not trying to live with that in my life. I'm not trying to fuck up my new hair pieces with fucking cats. And then they like to play with this shit too. Look at this. This is 30, baby. That's a 30-inch. A cat would love this shit. No, 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 baby. No. I can't get down. No actual cats, cartoon cats. Baby, I cannot wait to make a goddamn Heathcliff shirt. But anyway, so we're back. Where did we leave off? Anybody want to catch me up to speed of where we left off at when y'all got cut off? Because I was talking about some shit and didn't know y'all was cut off. So what balls were not represented? Can we talk about that? What balls during the ball were not represented? I felt like we missed some balls. Like I said, season 1, nobody wanted to do the absolute ball, or were they allowed? Were they not allowed to do the absolute balls? Because there was a couple of absolute balls. There was absolute Barry, the book ball. Oh, did somebody do the book? Oh, nobody did the book ball. Nobody did the book ball. Nobody did that. That was sponsored by Absolute Berry Acquai. And then there was the actual very first ball, which was the absolute ball, which would have been the one I picked. That would have been the one I picked. I would have picked the absolute ball. I would have picked the absolute ball. Because you could have went fucking crazy and just did like a Carmen Miranda fruit theme and did like lime, orange, lemon. What was the other one? What was the colors? Green, orange, yellow. That was the very first ball. Season 1. Orange, green, yellow, and red. I think it was raspberry, lemon, orange, and lime. You could have did a sickening ass look out of that and just did all 4 of them. Oh God. Sickening. Nobody did the pride ball. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. I do not know who this is. I've said it in my reviews. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again because it just happened. J. McHale, thank you so much. Always just sending me money for just doing what I do and helping out. And I appreciate you so fucking much. You have no idea how much it is. And you're basically a sponsor, and I don't know who you are. I've been asking who you are for years now so I can send you a gift, a present, a thank you. But we're going to thank you right now, J. McHale, because they just cashed at me. And I know you got to be in this goddamn room because how did you even know I was on YouTube? So thank you. And I appreciate you greatly. I don't know if it's coming across sincere or not, because I never know if I am. I feel like I'm such a sarcastic bitch that people can never really tell that. But sincerely, it means a lot. It really does. I'm okay. I'm not. I would say because y'all can't see it, but I'm tearing up a little bit. But y'all can't see it, but I can feel it, and I'm like, oh God, don't drop. Maybe a good thing I ain't got on liquid mascara or liquid eyeliner right now. Like you've always just given for me just being me, and I'm really trying. Like the reason why I said that, I'm like, is that even fucking a read? And like, it's sincere, and it is because y'all can't feel what I'm feeling, and y'all don't know that my eyes are tearing up. Like, but as somebody who's always, even in popularity in school or anything like that, I never felt like I was really me. So for somebody to like support me just being me is really It's moving and it's humbling. And I thank you. And I'm like always like, you just want to tell me who you are so I can just send you a gift, something, or write you a letter, or just an email, a gift. If I thank you, a t-shirt, a mug. I do mugs now. Like I should, I do hats now for real. I only got a St. Patrick's, but besides the point, this person is just really, really, in a way that I don't feel comfortable telling you guys, that has really, really supported me for some years now. And they always seem to come through literally when I don't know how I'm going to get through. And it's huge to me. And I literally don't know who this person is. So thank you. I literally don't know who this person is. So, and I've asked, and I've been on here before in videos when I was at my peak on YouTube. I've said it in videos like this. I'm like, you just want to send me an email or shoot me something so I can like send you something back. And it's just like an angel donor. Fucking crazy, right? Sent me money when I started my business. It's like a legitimate, like, fucking angel donor. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, how are they sending me money Cash App? Because it's in the link down there, folks. Yeah, it's still there. But RuPaul's Drag Race. I know where we ended off at, y'all. We ended off at talking about the bottom. And if this ain't where we ended off at, is where we should have. The lip sync. The lip sync. Can we talk about Selena Estides versus Malaysia Baby Doll Fox lip sync? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about that lip sync? Are we allowed to? Can we talk about it? I noticed it before with STDs when she lip synced. I talked about it before. I talked about my deceased friend who was Puerto Rican, who was a really, really good dancer. He was young. He died young. It was years ago. He was young. I think I was about 4 years older than him, maybe 5. He was young, and he was a good dancer, but you had to really work with him to make sure he stayed on beat, because he grew up with all Hispanic music, which is not quite on the 2 and 4 like most music is. And it's kind of weird because I see that in STDs. Like, I'm like, you can be on the beat, but if you get in your zone, you'll get off of it and you'll be on the beat somewhere else. I seen it again. I did not like that STDs beat was, I didn't like that her performance was literally just Beyonce Single Ladies, and it wasn't good. If you were just gonna do Beyonce Single Ladies, then bitch, you gotta do Beyonce Single Ladies. If you were gonna do that as a lip sync and you're just gonna be like, I'm just gonna do everything Beyonce did in the video, then bitch, you better do everything Beyonce did in the video. For that reason, I don't think Selena won. If you're going to, that's what I'm saying, Naris. If you're going to do single ladies and your lip sync for your life is going to be, I'm going to do single ladies, then do single ladies. When I can go back to Kurt doing fucking Glee and Tina Cohen Chang doing Glee, and it looks better than what you're doing on stage because what you're doing looks like a hot, sloppy mess. T. I didn't hate what Malaysia Baby Doll was doing. Of course, we do not see the full lip sync. We do not see the second and third time we do it. We did not see everything. I'm not saying Malaysia Baby Doll Fierce wore that out, but Selena S. Titties definitely didn't. It was cute when they both did. What 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 I still know fucking single ladies, and I'm not even a Beyonce goddamn fan. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad, just you on it. If you like, you can't see I'm doing the leg thing, but I'm just saying. I'm like, yeah, it's iconic. We all know steps from fucking single ladies. I still know steps from single ladies. Selena S. Titties basically was doing the video and poorly, which to me made her the worst lip sync. Because if you're going to do it right. And she didn't. And for me, that put her the one that should have went home. For me. But at the end of the day, I told you, I don't think she should have been the one that was in the bottom anyway. I think it should have been Mistress and Baby Doll. I don't think Selena should have even been in the bottom. Selena looked a mess. Selena looked a mess. I'm like, this is the prettiest you looked, and you looked a mess doing Beyonce. Girl, I'm 45 years old, and I'm sitting here on a screen right here and saying, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad because you be on it. Because if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I'm on a goddamn webcam sitting on my fucking bed in front of a goddamn electric blanket and plastic hanging up in my window because I live in Ohio and I don't want East Palestine goddamn germs in my house. And I looked better doing that fucking lip sync than you did in them 10 seconds. On God. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you're lip sync for your life performance to single ladies, when we finally get a Beyonce song, okay, I know y'all live for Beyonce. I don't. But you finally get a Beyonce song on Drag Race. You get an iconic Beyonce song like fucking Single Ladies. First of all, between both of y'all, that's the performance we get. And then you have one of you that's actually doing the video and it looks a fucking mess. I told y'all this in the last live. I don't like to compare myself to the girls that are on Drag Race. I don't think it's a fair comparison for me. But when I can sit here and do this better than either of y'all bitches just sitting here on my bed, that's all you need to do, Beyonce. You do have to do that at least one time. Yeah, you kind of got to do it at least one time. You gotta do the like when you put a ring on it. Put a ring on. Yeah, you gotta do that at least one good time. But Selena S. Titties did the choreography, and that shit was a mess. Talk amongst yourselves because I got a little bit worked up, and I gotta walk out for a minute. Now y'all want me to believe. Y'all want me to believe for real. Y'all want me to believe this. We all saw this lip sync. We all saw this episode. And okay, y'all said Selena was worse than Marsha. Y'all said Selena was worse than the mistress. We all know Baby Doll was in the bottom. But if y'all want me to believe like Selena really beat her in that lip sync, like for real, y'all could have both went home. Y'all could have both went home. Bye. Y'all could have both went home. And I like Selena. Not that I don't like Baby Doll, but Baby Doll, outside of your looks and that one challenge that you did really, really well on, which was the dumbest challenge I ever seen when they edited like Tim and Eric. Y'all had the opportunity to give us what we wanted. Here's my thoughts. Y'all thought the two really plus size girls wasn't gonna wear out single ladies. So y'all was like, you know who can go home? Selena or Malaysia. Either one of them can go home. Put them in the bottom. Because, honey, no. I am not even a fucking Beyonce stan. I'm not a Beyonce fan. I respect, it's the same, I'm not going to say it's the same as Nicki Minaj, because as a person, I just don't care for Nicki Minaj's personality. And I feel like she set hip hop back 20 years. But I will give it the equivalency of people that I'm not like fans of, but I'm like, but they are iconic because this is what they've done as artists, as women, as Black women. I will give them all the props, even though I'm not a fan. I will say Beyonce and Nicki Minaj that way. And what I will say is Single Ladies might be Beyonce's most iconic song next to Crazy in Love. Dun, 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 which I said, she does create iconic moments that I'm like, yeah, you did have to give a little bit of that in the performance. You have to. It's iconic. It's iconic. It's Crazy in Love and Single Ladies are like Beyonce's most iconic moments. And if you're going to give it, there's such iconic moments that you may have to actually give a little of that in the performance just because it's expected. It's iconic. We all know it. But for Selena to be like, I'm just going to do the video and do it that fucking sloppy, I'm sorry. Go home for that. Go home for that. She literally got on the stage and said, I'm sorry, Beyonce. Yeah, because you know that shit was sloppy. Don't apologize, Beyonce. Apologize to me for being an A1 day one fan of RuPaul's Drag Race and being an A1 day one fan of you. Apologize to me. Bitch, I'm Tyra Banks in this moment. I was rooting for you, bitch. We were all rooting for you. I thought the only letdown you was giving me was fashion. The fashion was right. And I was like, oh, you still doing this weird, wow, offbeat lip sync? Like, oh, they're expecting me to dance and twirl. You're not that good at dancing and twirling. No shade. Get your money, boo boo. I'm glad you one of the top girls in LA, but I hope you don't do Beyonce at home. Don't do Beyonce. Don't do Rihanna. Don't do none of the girls that really twirl. I loved that Celine Dion. I thought you wore that out. But that first lip sync you was in was questionable. This one was extremely fucking questionable. Hey, Fael. This one was extremely questionable. Like, absolutely, absolutely no. And to me, because here's the thing, for a lip sync for your life, I need to see who you are. These are my opinions. Y'all take it or leave it. In my opinion, a lip sync for your life is to lip sync for your life. You need to see who I am on this show, because obviously you're not seeing enough of me that you put me in the bottom. So to do Single Ladies by Beyonce, like I said, I thought the little touches that Baby Doll did, of course you gotta do of course you gotta do that. Of course you gotta do. It's iconic. You have to do those. But and Baby Doll did them too. They actually hit the at the same time. That was cute. Because you have to. It's Beyonce. Like, yeah, you gotta do them moments. But for you to do that, and for Selena to basically do all of the choreography that sloppily, that offbeat, that all over the stage, it was a fucking mess. Whereas Baby Doll was like, I know I can't do all of that. I'm going to do these couple of steps that y'all all know. And then I'm going to just lip sync. I don't know, y'all. I don't think Selena won that. Y'all let me know, because I don't think Selena won that. Super excited to do this red eyeshadow when I actually put on a full look, because I'm kind of into the red eyeshadow, but then I didn't do the rest of my face because I was trying to get to y'all. Oh, we getting back to 90-minute episodes next week. Are we? Now we want to do 90 minutes with 8 bitches left when we probably don't even need 90 minutes. And are we? I thought they was doing that, which actually I'm more interested in than I ever was, about the fake hoes WeHo. The one where they get to do the art installation. Sierra's not in here this time because it probably didn't notify her. Sierra is my I'm just gonna tell y'all, Sierra is my favorite. She is. She's another goddamn art school hipster trash, man. We gotta stick together. It ain't too much art school hipster trash left, bitch. It ain't too much art school hipster trash left. But I wish she was in here, because like the show that's supposed to be replacing like the fake hoes WeHo is like these artists that's like fighting to get a spot in the gallery. Like that, y'all should have led with that, bitch. I would have reviewed the whole. I just been sitting in front of MTV for 2.5 hours. Y'all should have started with that. An artsy bitch like me, like I'm like, oh wait, they get to do like an art installation. Like they competing for like gallery space. Sign me up. I'm into that. The fake hoes of WeHo, I don't give a fuck about. Oh, y'all competing for actual like prestige gallery space, and y'all are working on different art projects to get a gallery show? Let's go. I want to watch that. Well, Fael, I will tell you a couple things that are off about this season. Number one, I don't give a fuck what anybody tells me. There is no way RuPaul said, yes, let's come to MTV. Let's have the most queens we ever had. And they knew the episodes were going to be 60 minutes. That's what's off about it. Period, point blank. That's what's off about it. Because I'm sure if we had 90 minutes, even though the riggery is in, I think we would have seen more that would have smoothed it over better. Because we've seen it in other seasons. We know it's been a riggery in other seasons. We've been watching it long enough. We know the rigor mortis is in. But it could be explained a little bit better. We need them extra 30 minutes to explain it a little bit better. To build a better narrative out of the footage that you have. That's just real shit. And any YouTuber will tell you that. I come from the days when I started reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race that you only had 15 minutes to make a video. And I was recording all my thoughts the same way then and said, I got to cut some of the shit I said to get this video down in 15 minutes. Anybody that has had to edit anything, a video essay, hey, 1993, a video essay, a YouTube video, a school project, anybody that's had to edit anything that says, I have all of this footage and I have to try and make this narrative out of everything that I have. Now, let's say you have that school project. We all remember what it's like to be in school. Let's say you have that school project. Let's even say it's a paper. You got 500 words to say everything you want to say, but you've been researching this all year long. You got 2,500 words. You got notes. You got a whole 70-page goddamn notebook of notes. I have to break this down to 250 words, and then they'd be like, psych, cut it down to 150. That was this season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Everybody can identify with that if given the right context to break it down. Oh, you wrote this paper. This is supposed to be your paper for your final. We told you 5 pages. Now make it 3. It's on a smaller level, but that's what we're doing. Like, oh, okay. We told you to turn in a 5-page final draft. Well, for your final, make it 3. Make it 3 pages. That's what they're doing. So they was like, we took all of this, all of our research, we took all of our drafts that you already told us could be as long as we want, turn in all of your research. You thinking you doing the best job ever because you like, ain't nobody got a whole notebook full of research. I done did everything. I got pictures, I got folders and shit. I done did all my research. It's before Wikipedia. You had to go to the encyclopedia, baby. You had to go look that shit up in a page. You done copied the pages off. You done wrote them out. You did all this. Okay, that's good. Now we need your paper to be 10 pages. Okay. Okay, you need it to be 10 pages. Now we need you to get it in this format, and it needs to be 5 pages. I'm sorry, I might be losing y'all because I was an English major too. Okay, we had 5 pages. Oh, you done? Well, damn. Now it's got to be 3 pages. So you done already cut down the best of the best of the best of what you had to be 5 pages. And you like, I snipped and cut so much shit that I loved, shit that hurt me to cut, shit that I really wanted to say. And I finally got it down to these 5 pages. This is what I want to do. 5 pages. I got it cut down to these 5 pages. This is my story. This is the paper I'm turning in. This is the motherfucking A+++++. I went through all of this to get these pages. Psych, bitch, cut it to 3. And when you go to school for English and editing, they do that a lot. That's what happened to RuPaul's Drag Race this season. I am used to writing that 5-page paper. I have been told by VH1 I got this 5-page paper all day long. So now it's a formula and I know how to get it together to make it this 5-page paper. I got this. I had this professor before. I already know what it is. I got the ABA format. You in an English major, you're not going to get any of that ABA format. You ain't going to get all that. But everybody that's been to school know, like, I know this teacher. I got this. I know this is what I have to do now to get the A. And this is going to be my 5-page paper. I got my thesis. I got my supporting paragraphs. I did this shit. I know how to do this shit. I've been going to school to do this shit this whole time, and now it goes down. I'm an expert. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're going to have to go back when you was like in the remedial classes, and now you got to go back to cutting this down to 3 pages. That's what happened to RuPaul's Drag Race. That is exactly what happened to RuPaul's Drag Race. They got used to, I need to write a 5-page paper. Oh, remember when you was a freshman and your paper only had to be 3 pages? Well, now you have all this extra added knowledge, and now we're going to have you write 20 pages. You have to learn how to cut 20 pages to 10. You have to learn how to cut 10 pages to 5. Now you're used to doing 5. Go back to doing 3. But now you're good at doing the research and everything, so you started out with 30 fucking pages. When you started, you was doing 3-page papers, knowing you were doing 3-page papers. Now you know how to do this shit, and you was starting off with 25-page papers. Take that 25-page paper and bring it back to 3 again. That is why RuPaul's Drag Race season 15 seems off. Damn, it feels good to just be back and explain shit to y'all the way I do in real life, and y'all get it. I took a long around the way point of saying is they weren't expecting this season to look like what this season looks like. They didn't have to scramble this hard for Sherry Pie. We're going to have 16 queens. It's going to be on MTV. We're going to have our 90 minutes, 16 queens. It's going to be a grand thing. We have all of these things, all of this budget. We're going to do all of this. Bitch, like, go back to motherfucking logo. Chutes and ladders. Slide on down that slide. Go back to making your episode 42 minutes, ho. Before it was stories about your queer background, when it was just really like, here's the challenge. Do some drag. Hi. Oh, now you're used to doing all of this and telling stories about the queer people and incorporating this, and like, oh, now we have to have mini challenges because we need to fill up 90 minutes and the runways and have all of these fabulous guest judges and have them go talk to the girls and all of this shit. No. Chutes and ladders. Use climb the ladder. Go right on down the chute. Go back to goddamn 42 minutes. And now do the bitches even get drunk, or is they actually drinking bubbly? Ain't nobody drinking alcohol? Promo for season 16, Party Like Princess theme. We already did that. Didn't we already have a goddamn All-Stars? Nothing is new. Everything old is new again. Ain't nothing new. Everything old is new again. Ain't nothing new on RuPaul's Drag Race. Nothing is new. But I want to hear from y'all. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Daughter! Listen, Amara, they might need a break because I needed a break. I'm just now coming back and I'm like, and I'm reminded why I stopped doing this shit. Like, so soon into this season was I like, this is why I stopped watching this shit. Yep. Mm-hmm. This is what I want from y'all. This is what I want from y'all. Some of y'all were not in the first live when we were really getting into the shit. They're not going to take a long break. You know why? Because now the way of the world, and this is not the way that it was when RuPaul's Drag Race first started. Listen, okay. Ooh, nope. I need y'all to come with y'all questions, figure out what y'all gonna say. Because TT need a break because I'm gonna get into some political shit about drag. I want to get into some political shit about drag. I want to get into the ridiculousness that drag is being banned. And I really want to get into that. I really do. I appreciate y'all still being with me and rocking with me, but y'all have to understand that this is also an adjustment for me to get back into this. And now because I am not under my own roof, where I would be able to just keep going and going and going and going because I would need a cigarette to calm me down. I don't have that. Because when we get into this goddamn drag debate and them banning fucking drag is gonna make me so fucking angry. All of this shit. Like, once something becomes fucking mainstream, and now that drag is mainstream, because y'all wasn't worried about drag queens until drag queens became popular, and then kids was like, my mom watches RuPaul's Drag Race. It's cool. Because art is cool. Y'all have always had a problem with the fucking arts, and it's not because of queer. It's not because of drag. It's not because of gay. Y'all have always had a problem with the arts because the arts is what fucking expresses what's fucking wrong. And art is people's real expression. Whether it be music, whether it be painting, whether it be drag, whether it be acting, whether it be writing, art has always been how people have gotten out their frustrations around what's fucking wrong with the government. And y'all have always fucking attacked that. Now y'all want to fuck with rewriting fucking James Bond. Y'all don't want to. Y'all want to have books banned in school. Now y'all want to have drag banned. Y'all want it to be 1984 in this bitch. I gotta go. Y'all talk amongst yourselves because I'm getting see. When I used to do this with y'all and I was at home, I could smoke a cigarette and I'd be calm. And I can't be home. Y'all wanted to be 1984 in this bitch. Y'all wanted to, because that is what art is. Art is saying what you need to say that you can't say. Speaking. That's what art is. Art education is so fucking important, you guys. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking start crying. Art education is so important because art is how you express what can't be expressed verbally. And when I say can't be expressed verbally, maybe you can't say it verbally from yourself, but maybe you can't say it verbally because it's illegal. You gotta have another way to fucking say that shit. You gotta do it with nuance. You gotta do it with code. And so much art is from that. And drag is art. And writing is art. And makeup is art. And painting is art. And films are art. And TV is art. And YouTube is fucking art. Performance art is fucking art. Dance is art. This is shit that has been in code for years. Like, come on, man. Like, Negro spirituals is fucking code. Mainstream America been trying to break black people code forever. Queer too. That's why yassification and Yas Queen and bling. These was all things we were saying to each other because we couldn't say it out there. And now they've become the mainstream. Hip hop was the story of the streets. And they try to take it fucking all away. Y'all want to ban books. Y'all want to ban drag. Y'all want to fucking rewrite James Bond novels. Like, how do we know it was misogynistic if we don't see what fucking misogynistic was? Like, leave this fucking novel alone. It's wrote now. Y'all done based all these movies on them now. What you want to rewrite the book for? Because if you will rewrite James Bond, y'all will rewrite the Bible. Because it's only a hop, skip, jumping away. We've been seeing it for our whole lives. Y'all will try to erase things to make other things make more sense. And if y'all will try to do it in the name of woke for James Bond, y'all will do it in the name of woke for the Bible in 30 years. If it even takes that long because of the internet. It's a vicious cycle. Just You know what? I'm actually going to end this because I'm going to get emotional because, like, I don't want to be that guy, but I am that guy. And I'm like, the way they shit on art education is not important. And y'all want to ban drag and ban books. You are really, really, really trying to break people's spirit and soul. And this, you're breaking free speech. So much of the greatest art of our lifetime, I'm not even saying the United States, so much of the art and the music and so much of this has just been a subversion of this is what you're trying to program me to do, and I'm doing otherwise. Animal Farm, 1984. Read this shit. Like, there's themes. They're all like fucking allegories. All of this shit is fucking allegories because they couldn't say what they wanted to say. And y'all even trying to ban the goddamn allegories. Like, y'all don't want nobody to think for y'allselves. 1984 is fucking here. Big Brother is fucking here. It's called the internet. Harrison Bergeron is here. It's called fucking Prozac. Dull your senses. Shut down everything. Oh, the feed probably about to start getting fuzzy again like it did last time. Start dulling your senses. Don't think for yourself. Let's have group think. Like all of these classic movies, books, novels like 1984, like Aliens, like fucking The Terminator. Yeah, The Terminator is an allegory for fucking the Cold War. It is. Look into this shit. Research this shit. Art is saying shit that people couldn't just openly fucking say. All the way back to Shakespeare was doing that shit, bro. Because if I just say it out loud, they might kill me. But I'm going to do an allegory. And that's really what fucking art is. It's saying something that you can't say out your mouth. And they are trying at every fucking turn to shut that shit off. Harrison Bergeron, look it up. That shit is happening right fucking now. Harrison Bergeron is happening right fucking now. 1984 is happening right fucking now. They're doing it right in front of y'all fucking faces. They're doing it right in front of your fucking faces. They are shutting everything down. YouTube is already like, you can't say this. Remember, YouTube was where the freak flag flew. Everybody can do what they wanted to do. You can talk about an old movie. You can do this. You can do that. Then when motherfuckers started saying, like, hold up, let me hip you on the game. Why this obscure ass movie that you thought was a comedy was really telling you about this, this, and this, and this. And once that shit got too big, what happened? They changed the whole algorithm. You could be subscribed to somebody and watch somebody all the time and watch one of their videos. And the next video will be somebody's video to make them money. Instead of it used to be like, well, they'll just play more of your videos, or at least they'll play for me. Let's say this. I'll use Maddie Rants for an example. I used to come on here, do my video about RuPaul's Drag Race. Say, let me see what Maddie said after I did my video. You know what the next videos on autoplay used to be? Either RuPaul's Drag Race or Maddie Rants. You know what it would be now? Fucking Kevin Smith's goddamn podcast. What did that have to do with what I just watched? How do you even know I'm interested in that? You're just going after the money now. And I don't think it's just after the money. It's because they don't want you to fucking keep going down the rabbit hole and fucking knowing. That's why now all of a sudden, like, you can't say this. Why the fuck can't I talk about, they can talk about sexual assault on the national news, on PBS, this public broadcast. They can talk about rape. They can talk about sexual abuse. They can talk about drug abuse. They can talk about all of these things. But on YouTube, if you do a video about Black Lives Matter, if you do a video about gay rights, if you do a video about Me Too, all of a sudden you're deemed unacceptable. We have to limit your money or not put your videos out there. It's not suitable for 18-year-olds. But guess what? Because a 6-year-old can't flick through the goddamn news and see every fucking thing that I just said. All this shit. 1984 is fucking here. Harrison Bergeron is fucking here. Prozac Nation is fucking here. And if you don't know any of the stories I said, because we're in that era now, Google it, Wikipedia it, IMDb it, and I'm gonna say them again. 1984, Harrison Bergeron, and what was the last one I said? Prozac Nation. I'm gonna say it thrice, and then I'm gonna leave. Because I'm gonna say it one more time. Because if you don't understand what I'm fucking saying, Google it, Wikipedia it, IMDb it. And I'm going to say it again. 1984, Harrison Bergeron. Why do I keep forgetting the last one? Why do I keep forgetting the last one? Harrison Bergeron. And what was the last one? Oh, shit. You know why I forgot the last one? Because I also forgot about I forgot about another movie. But anyway, Prozac Nation, yes. And Prozac Nation. And then also THA. I forgot what it's called. Oh, also, on a lighter note, watch Josie and the Pussycats, the motherfucking 2001 movie, too. These people have been telling you shit this whole time and disguising it as fucking art so that it can come out there. Yeah, watch the goddamn 2002 Josie and the Pussycats movie, too. Because they letting it be known real fucking clear, too. Watch the fucking movie Josie and the Pussycats, because they've been letting it be known real clear, too. Ha ha ha, this is a joke, it's a farce, this and this and this and this. And you will see fucking people say now, it flopped in. You will see people now be like, Josie and the Pussycats was like a fucking brilliant satire. Yeah, because they do this shit. But I gotta go because I gotta pee. Think about what I said. Keep it crazy. Deuces.